gaming channel here, the Savage Universe Game channel for gaming here, as we are going to be reviewing another game. I'm finally doing another game review today, and today's one is actually a game that's actually relatively have just come out just recently. In fact, this game came out in the last couple of days, and it has also just released on the Switch as well. So yes, the Switch has also offered this game now, so you can now start as you can now get your hands on this game on your Switch, and it's also being made available on Game Pass as well, because Xbox Game Pass is going to be offering this game as well as Xbox One. Xbox Cloud Gaming is offering this. You can even get 10% off this game on Steam. Put a link in the description if you're looking to get your hands on it on PC, because yes, it is available on PC. Unfortunately, however, there is no news on the PlayStation side of things, so I can't really give you a sort of date of when PlayStation players can play this. Unfortunately, you're going to just have to wait until the developers made the announcement about their plans to bring it on PlayStation. I would imagine eventually it will come to PlayStation, and eventually you'll be able to essentially get access to this game, because I feel like this game will eventually come to PlayStation. It's just right now they're focusing on Xbox and PC and Switch. They're the platforms they want to focus on in the time being. So unfortunately, these are going to be the platforms you're going to want to get if you want to have access to this game for the time being. Let's talk about Winterborough. What is this game? You're probably going to be asking. I know some of you are going to be asking, okay, what's this game entail? Well, this game is actually cozy game, funny enough, yeah, and it's actually perfect. I feel like this is going to be a perfect game Christmas in a sense, because if you're somebody who wants a cozy game for the winter season, because of course we're fastly approaching the winter seasons. Winter seasons, you're just a few weeks away from starting. This is actually going to come in handy. This does take place in a wintry setting, so it kind of fits the vibe of Christmas at the same time. But yes, Winterborough is a cozy woodland survival game where you get to explore, gather resources, craft tools. You can even obviously craft, I guess, make or knit warm sweaters. So you're basically building yourself some warm, I guess, some very warm clothing, just so you don't freeze to death. Because yes, there is this mechanic where when you're outside, the heat goes down, but at the same time your health is going down, and this is going to be crucial because when you have these sweaters on, it kind of slows down the whole heat bar, so it basically means it loses less, but over time sort of lose your health. So you're going to obviously want to keep being indoors, and you're going to kind of want to be indoors and be in the warm to be able to keep your health up, and then you're also going to want to sleep to be able to regain any health that you lost, because there is this mechanic where when you've built a bed, you can essentially sleep and it will regain your health, and it will take you to the next morning. So that if it's dark time and you don't want to go out in the dark, you can just simply go to sleep, and you'll be able to walk in the daytime, which is very helpful. And at the same time, you also get to meet locals. You get to meet essentially members of your family along the way. I haven't met any of those family members yet, but at least you will eventually meet some of the locals who are nearby. But obviously, you're going to have to unlock more of the map to be able to find. In terms of the many features that you'll find in this game, of course, you can customize your home Burrow with furniture and decorations. So, yeah, that's entirely customizable as to your liking. If you're looking to, so because essentially your house is like a tree house. Let's put that out there. It's basically a tree house, and you can customize it with the furniture and decorations. You basically get more and more decorations as the more you craft stuff and the more you knit stuff. Stuff will unlock, and you'll be able to essentially unlock some more furnitures and decorations. You can also cook in the game. Yes, you can cook and bake. All sorts of different food ideas are kind of available here. Sort of choose from. Obviously you're going to need certain materials to be able to cook the food, because obviously it's one of those games where you're going to have to collect materials every time you want to cook something. But obviously the more resources you get, the more you'll be able to cook and be able to get yourself some tasty meals to keep your health up. And again, as I mentioned earlier, you knit woolly clothing like sweaters and stuff to keep your sort of heat bar from going down, so it keeps your health. You can also tools and equipments that you'll need to be able to get resources, and yes, you can basically explore and harness scarce resources because there's a lot of resources outside to take advantage of, and obviously you're going to have to look around to find those resources. You can also hide from hostile creatures and feed and fend them off, and you can even fight these creatures with the hammer. But obviously, the more you upgrade that hammer, you essentially get more strength against them. You can also earn XP and unlock skills and recipes along the way as well. So that's going to be helpful when you want to learn some, try and discover some new recipes. Then you could get XP from doing that. There's obviously lots of different recipes. I haven't been able to unlock a lot of them, but at least there will be loads for you to discover as you play. Because obviously, I want to make sure I don't spoil the game for you whilst you're playing it, because I want to make sure you get to play and experience it. And also, like I said, the best part about the game is that it has a sort of a wintry feel, doesn't it? It just feels gorgeous, doesn't it? It's such a cute and very gorgeous game to look at. The fact that you're essentially looking at you're basically playing as this sort of mouse you're essentially who has basically returned from life in the big city only to find their childhood home is ruined, and essentially it's your job to sort of rebuild it and basically meet the locals and basically explore and discover things and essentially help find your aunts along the way, because obviously your aunt's gone missing, so you're now essentially trying to uncover the mysteries of what happened to your aunt and also making new friends, expanding your survival handy book so you can use that as a way to sort of take you to your path to be able to find your aunt and be able to save and find out what happened to her, whether she's still alive, whether she's not, be able to find out what happened. And that's the beauty of this game. It's essentially this game is essentially it's you who tells the story. That's kind of what the developers wanted to do. They wanted you to sort of tell your and craft your own story whilst playing this game, and that's exactly really it's basically you're basically playing at your own pace. You can customize your character, decorate your Burrow, choose your path that fits your playstyle, but obviously you're the one who's kind of telling the story whilst you're playing this game, and that's the beauty of this, is that you're telling the story, you're kind of sharing the story, and that's what I love about all this. It's just beautiful. It really is beautiful, and I love it so much. And I honestly hope that a lot of us will. Like I said, I hope that a lot of you will get to play this game, because I feel like this is a game. I feel like a lot of my friends are going to play this game. I mean, I know Little Moon's going to play it. I like to believe eventually, hopefully, it'd be nice if Angel can play it. Luckily, Angel can play it because it is on Xbox One. So don't worry. If you're somebody who's on the previous Xbox, you can play this. And I think, and also and if you are planning to upgrade to the Series X or S, you will be able to play. It will give, because obviously once you've upgraded, you'll automatically get the Series X and S version. So you'll be able to play the current gen version of the game. If you happen to upgrade your Xbox this Christmas, you'll essentially be able to play it through the Xbox Series X and S version of the game, which will obviously improve the graphics even further to what the Xbox version provides. To be honest, I don't think there was really any there wasn't really told anything about differences between consoles and stuff. I think they're all got the same features, really, but I would just expect that the current gen just lets you load it faster, essentially. Like I said, it is a very, very, very beautiful, and I just hope, like I said, I hope that hopefully most of my friends are going to experience this game. If you need, and there'll be links in the description, especially to the Nintendo eShop. If you're on Nintendo and you want to play through Nintendo, there'll be links in the description, and again, links on Xbox as well. And then obviously you can get it through Game Pass, because it is going to be on there. So if you have Game Pass, you'll be able to simply download it. Just look for Winter Burrow on your Game Pass games library, and you'll find it, and you'll be able to download it and be able to explore. It's actually not a bad download, actually. So it's not really like a massive game file size. You can simply download it because it's an indie game. It's a cozy game, a cute game. Without further ado, I am going to leave you guys now with the gameplay of this game to give you a sense. And in fact, and then I guess at the end, probably also feature, I mean, if you really want to, I might include a trailer, I suppose, of Winterborough if you want to see. But I thought I might as well just show you the gameplay that I've captured so far, and maybe I'll do more gameplay if people want to see more gameplay of this game. But yeah, like, and also let's also keep in mind it is a single player game. It's not built to be multiplayer. It's basically a single player game. You're the only character. You're the one who's telling your own story, whereas you'll be in this mouse, and that is exactly what it is. Pretty much what I've got to say about it is just such a cute, cozy survival game, such a cute way incorporating a animal winter setting. Well, the makers in question are Pine Creek Games, so I thank them personally for giving me the opportunity to play this game. Basically giving me the opportunity to basically play it, and also Noodle Cake as well. They're the publishers, alongside the developers who gave me this opportunity to sort of review this game because I just think it's just such a beautifully cute game, and I know Little Moon when she saw the trailer for this at the Nintendo Direct, she thought it was such a cute game. I want to play it. I know there's definitely going to be a lot of my friends who are going to be like, "Oh my god, I need to play this." If you're on Steam, 10% off. Definitely take advantage of that discount. I'm not too sure how long that discount's going to be lasting for, so make sure to get on top of that. Make sure to get on top of your gifting the game to your friends or even buying the game. There'll be a link in the description because I don't know how long that discount's going to be. So it might just be for the launch week. So just keep this in mind. But I'm sure it will be back on discount as the Steam sales fastly approach because there is a winter sale coming up very shortly in the coming weeks. Hopefully see this game on discount, especially ready for the winter season because of course this game is going to be perfect again for that season of those who are going to want to play something cozy at Christmas. This is definitely going to be right down your alley. Enjoy the gameplay and also look out on my channel because I have got some gameplay for Black Ops 7 to come because of course that has launched now on Game Pass as well. You'll see that gameplay of not just but zombies and the co-op campaign, basically everything that Black Ops 7 has to offer, and many other games as well. Monster Hunter Wilds, all my usual, very in the coming days. But without further ado, enjoy Winterborough, a brand new cozy game for the winter that has now arrived on Game Pass, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and of course on Steam. Enjoy.